for me, it goes back to affordability, right? I mean, you get qualified based on how much monthly payment you can afford. And so until those monthly payments are in ranges that people can afford, whether it's through price reductions or interest rate reductions or insurance reform, or, you know, the no, you know, tax on for homesteaded property, like unless there's something big that makes it so that you can actually afford more house, like I think we're kind of in this stalemate right now. And I think that's really what's holding people back from moving on. Welcome to another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. I'm Kristin Macari, and I'm here with your host,
Jeanine Corcoran, broker for Corcoran Connect Realty.
All right, it is time. It's already July.
Yes.
I feel like everybody's on vacation.
It was a long break for July 4th.
It was. And honestly, I'm going to have a confession to make. With the World Cup going on, I feel like I've been way more like sitting around watching games. Like
even since US is out, you're still watching it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's fun. It's a fun time. It's actually fun because Q and our oldest daughter Rachel really love soccer, so it's fun to watch that with them. And you know, now I'm totally invested in who's gonna win it. But it was really sad when we had our first day with no soccer for like. It had been like 3 weeks. I think there was a game every day, and then all of a sudden there was no game, and I was like, oh, what do I got to do with my time? I guess I should get back to work. Anyway.
No, I've been catching it when I can at night. But
yeah.
Once the U.S. was out, I was like, should I keep watching?
Yeah, it's still fun. It's still fun. Some good games coming up, so we're excited about that. But anyway, summer's ticking by, and we're here with your June market reports. That's, I guess, technically the first month of actual summer, right? Is June sales.
So we completed 6 months of the year already. We're going into the end of the year.
It's crazy. I feel like, so yeah, if you've been here for any amount of time, you know that we're big Halloween people.
Yes.
And it's like July 5th, it's like, this is Halloween, this is Halloween. Like, we're so ready for the fall.
For sure.
So anyway, so why don't you kick us off with what happened in 34769 in June of 2026?
So 34769, we had 24 homes that sold. Of that, 22 of them were single stories at 232.56 price per square foot. And there were two stories at 149.76 price per square foot. And
you're seeing some healthy gains month over month. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say May was down a lot. So month over month, you're at about a 5.98%, 6% gain. But year over year, you're kind of steady at 0.25% gain. So I think like prices in 34769 are overall stabilizing. But you know, it shows a little bit of an uptick, but I really remember 34769 being down in May. So recovery there for June. Your median days to contract is 33 days and your median days to close is 67. So about a month to go under contract, 2 months to get it sold. And you're looking at a 3.6 month supply right now in 34769. So they're still doing good.
And then we go on to 34771, Narcousie Road area. We had 96 homes that sold. Of that, 55 of them were single stories at 236.55 price per square foot. And we had 41 two stories, and that was 204.16.
And you're looking at a decrease of about 6.25% for month over month averages. We went from 237.60 down to 222.72. And then year over year, a 3% decrease. We went from 230 to 222. And median days to contract is at 49 days, and that's just for resale homes. Yep. So close to 50 days, you know, a month and a half to get it under contract, and then 87 days to close. So about 3 months if you're in that 34771.
That's still a medium, so less and more.
Correct. Yeah. I think pricing appropriately is the right strategy to be on the lower end of that, I feel like. And your current month supply is about 4.5 months, but that doesn't include every single home that the builder has. It's just what's available in the MLS. So, you know, could be a little bit more than that when you're dealing with new construction.
Then we go on to 34772, where we had 73 homes that sold. Of that, 49 of them were single stories at 214.69 price per square foot. And then the two stories came in at, there were 24 of them, and they came in at 180.42. price per square foot. And
month over month, you're looking at a gain of about 2%, 1.85% really. And then year over year, though, it's down about 5.8%. So, you know, again, I think just a little bit of ebb and flow here in the 34772 area as well. Again, median days to contract for resale homes was 48 and 86 days to close. So very similar to 34771. Give yourself about at least 3 months if you're trying to move.
And price it right.
Price it right. That's really the biggest deal.
Or offer lots of incentives and price it right.
Exactly. And so currently you're looking with 311 homes listed in the MLS, you're looking at about a 4.3 month supply of homes. So, again, that doesn't include any new construction.
Right.
But yeah,
Very
that's
good.
it. So
Then,
what do we have? 34773?
So 34773, and we'll do the Harmony report next. We had 33 homes that sold. 20 of them were single stories at 203.09. 13 were two stories at 170.77. And for all of our Harmony folks out there, I'll give you the update what's going on here. So in Harmony, Maine, all residents that live there understand what we're talking about when we say Harmony, Maine. It just means not Harmony Central, not Harmony West, right? Harmony, Maine, we had 3 resales that happened. There were one at a single story at 183.87 came in price per square foot, and then there were two stories, and it came in at 156.97 price per square foot. In the lakes, for you folks out there in the lakes, we had 2 sales that happened. And they came in at an average of 192.98 price per square foot. This is 55 and older in the lakes. We had 3 custom homes. Custom homes now seem to be moving. It's the strangest thing. Townhouses are quiet, condos get quiet. Now custom homes are selling.
Right. It is that price point though, right?
Yes.
If you have money, it's easier to make the move. So it feels like that falls right in line with where we are.
So we had 3 of them, 3 that sold, and the single story came in at 200.89 price per square foot, and the other 2 averaged at 182.72. So then we go on to Harmony West. We only have one townhouse. That gives a good indication because townhouses have been quiet, condos have been quiet. There was one townhouse in Harmony West that sold. That's it, one.
And I wonder how, because they're pretty built out. Like I wonder if they're getting to the end of their available inventory, and so until we start seeing resales,
Possibly,
will the townhouses
then,
be quieter there?
Right, or maybe come the new year, maybe like you said, the resale townhouses will start picking up. But,
right.
Harmony West, wow. Harmony West had 20. This is so strange. Harmony West had 21 houses that sold. Harmony Central had 2.
Wow. Again, I wonder if, timing wise, because Harmony West is a more mature neighborhood, and Harmony Central's newer. So I wonder if it's just available inventory through the builder in Harmony Central. So there were very slim pickings, you know what I mean? Getting to the end of what they have. And then Harmony West being an established community, was it more resales versus new construction, that sort of thing? So I don't know if you broke,
Well, yeah, I have the years here. I mean, they're all 2025. Except for 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in Harmony West. So
there'll be a lot of new construction.
Yeah.
And then 4 resales.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So they're hurting too.
Right.
So we had 21 that sold, single story, 14 of them at 205.12, and then we had 7 two stories that sold at 172.91. In Harmony Central, we only have 1 of each. The single story came in at 252.74, and the 2 story came in at 166.32. They were both built in 2026.
Okay. Awesome.
So, new construction, what incentives?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A little bit easier.
So that's your report for Harmony.
Going back to 34773 as a whole, you're looking at price decreases of about 4.6% in your average. If you take in all of 34773, we went from 199.56 in May of 2026 down to 190.36 for your average price per square foot. Year over year, you're looking at about a 6.4% decline in pricing. So we were at 203.41 per square foot. We're down to 190.36. And then median days to contract, it's taking about 2 months to get under contract and 100 days to close. And again, I think if it's priced right, that's the biggest thing. And you're currently looking at, with whatever's listed in the MLS for active homes, you're looking at about a 3.2 month supply in 34773.
Interesting.
So interesting things. And then we'll head over to vacant land.
Yeah, vacant land. We had, I have 1.
9.
Thank you. 9 parcels that sold. The only one that really stands out was it was a parcel of 5.37 on Zuni Road. It was listed at 1.6 and it sold for 1.550.
That's interesting. Yeah. And you mentioned that you looked up this particular one and it was listed as being in the process of being subdivided for like luxury
Correct.
properties.
Yep, ultra luxury properties.
I don't know what the ultra means. I guess just extra
Not just
expensive.
luxury. If you're looking for ultra, this is where you want to go.
Right.
Because they're building something big there.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting what they qualify as that, because I don't think of anything ultra luxury in this area of the county. But that's great. So that kind of takes care of your June 2026 market report. I kind of feel like overall things are just chugging along. We've kind of stabilized. I think that you're starting to see some price decreases based on sellers' needs to be wherever.
Yeah, to move on, be gone.
Just seeing a slight uptick in distressed properties hitting the market.
Getting more and more short sales.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I also started seeing, which was interesting, was homes that were purchased by institutional investors. So assuming they were purchased for rent purposes, or maybe they were purchased a rent to own type thing, some of those are hitting the market. So I don't know, we actually
like the investors selling their investment portfolio.
Yeah. So, but I guess in particular, one of the homes that I actually ended up touring, it was in really bad shape. So I don't know if it was like, this isn't worth sinking the money back into to get another tenant in, we'll just offload it type thing. So I don't know that there's anything to read into there that institutional investors are offloading their properties, but starting to see some of that and some foreclosures.
And that's hard to do too in this market, to present such a house that's in poor shape, unless it's priced really low.
So in the case of the buyers that I'm working with, they have that ability. They have the means to be able to invest money into bringing the house up to a livable standard. And the house was priced about $75,000 less than what the next listing in the exact same floor plan, exact same everything. So $75,000 they took off for the condition of the house. And it's just a matter of getting somebody in there. But I think you have to have a buyer kind of like I did that would have the means to be able to do that. I don't think no. No.
Okay.
but that's the kind of, it was, I felt like it was priced appropriately. I mean, I still think that's besides the point. It was too much for the area in general, but that's what's selling. So how can I determine what something's, valued at if people are buying it? But
I guess if you have cash, that'd be a good time to
pick
up that. But there's a lot of rentals too. There's a lot of, rentals out there. So it's interesting. The whole market's interesting, but the houses are still selling.
I know. I'm not going to make any more predictions. I feel like every one of my predictions have been wrong or delayed or whatever. I just think, for me, it goes back to affordability, right? I mean, you get qualified based on how much monthly payment you can afford. And so until those monthly payments are in ranges that people can afford, whether it's through price reductions or interest rate reductions or insurance reform, or the no tax on for homesteaded property, unless there's something big that makes it so that you can actually afford more house, I think we're kind of in this stalemate right now. And I think that's really what's holding people back from moving on, is that you can't really
no, I know.
Anyway, so that's your market report for June of 2026.
Yep.
Can you believe, I don't know if you saw this, I went to the store the other day and they have back to school supplies out
already.
I know. I was like, I feel bad.
I thought you were going to say Halloween. No. I was waiting for you to say the H word.
No, not yet.
Please.
Yeah. Anyway, so thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. You can find us on all of your favorite podcast platforms. You can also check us out on
YouTube, Facebook, all of the above. Just do @Corcoran Connect.
Yep. And where can they find these market reports?
So you can find the market reports under our website at corcoranconnect.com. Just go to the neighborhoods, so St. Cloud, and they're all listed there.
That's awesome. And if you have any comments or concerns, you can send us an email at discoverstcloud@gmail.com or give us a call
at 407-953-9118.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode.